Alrighty. Be all good. Okay. See it? I've adjusted the screen so that it doesn't have just black bars anymore. It now has my pretty star pattern on the sides. Looks like I need to adjust one of the sides a little bit, but I think I did a pretty good job actually doing that. I'll adjust the sides a bit later. I know approximately the size I need. I think I need another like 3 or 4 pixels ish. We'll see. Nevertheless, more fate, more fun. We are on day number 8. Sword of Magic 2. I'm gonna try and get through the Fate arc as relatively quickly as I can. I'm going, Shiro. I'll bring you home something, so be good. Fujine goes to work, waving goodbye. I'll be good going too. I'll be home a bit later since I'm gonna buy my house, but I'll be home by dinner. So don't do anything careless while I'm gone. Well, the time is just past 7:30. I was able to send them off without delay. There's only one thing left to do now. Play video games? No, not play video games. Trading. Well, let's continue from yesterday. Let's go to the dojo, Saber. Are we starting trading immediately? We just ate breakfast, so should we not rest for a while? There's no need to worry. I trained enough to move right away after you. And we had toast this morning too. I don't live so unhealthy. Luckily, that bread sits heavy in my stomach. Oh. You say it's fine, I do not mind. And there's no problem. Let's go. I'll show you the results of planning all last night on how to hit you at least once. I'm blown to the ground, along with my defending Shinai, not fully able to dodge Saber's counterattack. The hand holding my Shinai is numb. It was counterattack received after charging into her with all my might, trying to overpower her. Naturally, I drop my Shinai and fall on my butt. Damn, I thought that would work. Your judgments are too optimistic. Please understand, you cannot defeat a servant even if you put your life at risk in an attack. It is good to have determination, but please consider your opponent first. You say so, but I'll be beaten eventually if I'm on the defensive. I have to go on the offensive if there's a chance. That is true, but you do not understand how to make use of such a chance. If you are to attack risking your life, you should wait for an appropriate chance. You don't even need to. You looked away for a bit earlier, right? Something like that only happens maybe once in a day, so I thought there was a chance. It was good for you to make that judgment in an instant. That was an opening I made intentionally. I averted my gaze to see if you'd be agitated by it, but I would never thought it would come straight for me. Or me. No, good for making fun of the beginning. I'm not making fun of you. Even if it's a plot of mine, it's long. I bear some risk as well. Then, the risk I took averting my gaze and the risk you took at me with your life do not need to be scaled. So the point is soft. The small opening. A large swing will miss the opportunity. No. I bet you say I should act according to the size of the opening. Yes. So please try to estimate the size of the opening. But you were much clearer than yesterday on the line of death. Once you're able to skip the sense of danger, the decision of whom to fight and what to do naturally become limited. Saber comments happily. If I'm not imagining things, she's happy that her student has improved just a bit. It is almost time to take a break. Should I go and get some water? Oh, that's fine. I brought a kettle, so I'll drink from that. I pulled my tired body over to the wall. I would sweat off the towels I prepared and drank water out of the kettle. I excel. For 3 hours, since I saw Fujine and Tosaka out, I've been fighting Saber. As usual, Saber doesn't explain anything, and I don't ask anything as we cross swords. It's a match with pretty much no chance of my victory. When my body moves better, the more I fight Saber. I'm not hoping to improve my fighting techniques. This is just letting my body, not my mind, get used to battle. But it's still better than doing nothing. And since I don't have anything, I'll be no use unless I train this one aspect. When the time comes to face a master, if I am thinking about how to fight, that'll surely prove fatal. Saber's not sweating as I expected. I feel down. but I won't be able to catch up to her in a day or two. Saber is resting her body, sitting Japanese style like yesterday. She's wasting here so absent-mindedly. It's break time, so I'll talk to her. Alright then. Here's the two options that I missed. Basically, the first two are just simply options that can be interchanged. You can do whichever one in whichever order, and it won't really change anything. This one, no. Before she became a servant, I wonder what Saber was like back when she was alive as a human. Saber's so beautiful, I bet everyone liked her. Though one might misunderstand from the name Saber, she might have been a normal girl who didn't even use a sword. I wonder what Saber was like before. I get curious and accidentally speak my mind. Yeah. Did you say something, Shiro? No. I was just imagining what you were like before. You know. I don't know. Want to know your true name, but I was wondering what kind of life you led. What kind of person I was like. You weren't interested in strange matters. Ignore it if it's a problem. It just popped in my head. You're the servant Saber. But I thought it was something different before you became a servant. Yes. I think that you might lead a calm life suitable for a lovely girl. I do not think that it is possible. People do not change their personality when they become a servant. And I was a knight who was sword at birth. Any different self, talk never existed. So you were always this sense of personality? That's terrible. It seems like the people who were around you. What do you mean by that? I am strict, but I do not coerce people around me. Don't lie. I know from today's training you are peerless and have no mercy. Look at this boy. You're happy to come patting on when I make a mistake, you devilish instructor. I was not happy about it. I feel sorry for Shiro. If you were not trained, I was not strict. How unusual. Really surprised to see Saber make that kind of expression. What is that expression? I think it's unfair to something that goes on. I wasn't expecting you to get angry like that, so I was surprised. That's so. I only emphasized what I was thinking. That might be why. You don't talk much with your emotions, so that's simply new. Is that so? I usually act based on my own beliefs. I'm saying it's your thinking, not your feelings. No, not that. It's that you don't say what you really feel. That is only natural. What is demanded from me is not an opinion of an individual, but an opinion from my position. That does not change even now. I will protect you as your servant, Saber. I should not say anything that does not relate to that purpose. And there is no need to even think about such things. That would be true. But that'll be boring for you. You have a role, but I don't think you need to devote yourself to it. You have things you want to do too. As I said, protecting you is what I must do. In addition to being inexperienced as a master, you do not listen to me and try to fight. That is why I am training you right now! That's not it. Well, I guess it's fine if you say so. It seems Saber is softer and cheerful right now, so I don't want to ruin the calm mood by continuing this conversation. Before I realize it, it's noon. It is lunchtime, sure. It is lunchtime. We confirm to each other. Both of our stomachs growl. Let's eat. Is there something you would like, Saber? Nothing in particular. I'm mostly satisfied with food you prepare. Saber's expression is a bit strange. Well, it helps that she's not nagging like Tosaka. Then I'll go get some groceries. I'll come home around the same time like yesterday. So go on ahead to the living room. Hi. I'll be waiting. I decided to try to make some shrimp dumplings, which I have wanted to try making for a while. It's a dish that's a bit larger than takoyaki, and it's really hot and tasty. I bought some mustard and also snacks with the hot tea. We're crushing the bicycle cart. Oh yeah, I met Ilia here yesterday. She's not here. Now, it would be a problem if she was here every day, but not having her here is really disappointing. I haven't told Saber or Tosaka that I met Ilia yesterday, because Ilia didn't seem like an enemy. I was headed to tell her about it. Just because she was here yesterday doesn't mean she'll be here today. So I got on the bike in. Go and visit the park. Let's take the long way home. About 5-minute detour. This is just a whim, so I shouldn't have to worry about excuses. I'm pretty sure this isn't later bad end, so I may or may not have accidentally messed up, but I don't think I messed up. We're good. I stopped the bicycle. I enter the park with the groceries and still in the bicycle cart. What? Why is it like this? It was just a whim. Said the park had passed. Think it'd be nice if I could meet her again. It's a figure of the silver-haired girl. It doesn't seem like she's noticed me. I could leave right now if I want to. But if I was going to do such a thing, I wouldn't have come to by this park in the first place. Ilya. Who's that? It's just Shiro. Really? Shiro? Why are you so surprised? This place is near the shopping district, so I pass from time to time. How about you? Why are you here? You're here yesterday. So do you have a lot of free time? Actually, yeah, I came to play. There's not much to do. But Sella said I shouldn't see you. She said it's no fun playing with you because I'm going to end up killing you soon anyway. Well, that's... Whoa. Don't know how to answer that. She said something that really troubles me. It's kind of true, though. But I think that's wrong, because it's fun being with you. So I thought I'd see you here. So I waited for ages. I'm glad you came. Oh, you weren't really waiting for me, were you? I was. I've been thinking for ages. Be nice if you can. You don't like the cold. See me again, come on, don't touch back. If you met Saber, just turn into a fight. So, there's plenty of other ways you would have been able to find wait in the shopping district like yesterday. No, I can't do that. I can't come to see you myself. Yesterday was a one-time only cheat. So I just waited here. You might come, and it ended up working. Saying so happened, Ilya takes a few steps as if dancing. Her swaying silver hair makes her look like a real winter fair. Understand. But why did you come see me? Well, a conversation like yesterday's enough. I'll keep you company. No, it's nothing today. I just wanted to see you. And we're enemies anyways. I'll come and kill you when the Holy Grail wears almost over. So let's talk then. He says so innocently. That's unsuitably... is unbearable. It's not that, not because I'm going to be killed. I just don't think being a master suits you. Is that really something you want to do? Did you want to enter this war by your own choice? Yeah, that's right. It was what my grandfather told me to do. I'm most suited to be the master of all the Iron Springs. And I'm also the owner of the big Holy Grail. And you're just doing what your grandfather told you to do? You didn't become a master of your own will, did you? That? I can't remember too well, but I've been a master since I was born, so they said it's only natural for me to fight. It's wrong. You're only fighting because people tell you to stop. First of all, such killing doesn't suit you. Doesn't look like you're pleading for your life. Looks like Oni-chan's really worried about me. That's right. Putting the others aside, I'm someone like you fighting. If it's possible, I want you to quit being a master and stay calm. Let's see. If you'll be my servant, then I'll quit. Then I won't have to kill you. What do you say? You know what it means to tell me to be a servant. First of all, I can't substitute for Berserker. You said stop fighting. I'm telling you to get rid of your servant. So why do I have to become your familiar? No, not a familiar. I said servant. Servants are people that are always with you, right? So all you have to do is stay by my side. Hold on. Would it be Ilya? Yes. What is a servant for you? It's mine, right? My grandfather said someone that's always by my side and protects me. As I thought. Servants must just be that for Ilya. None of the command spells or master stuff concerns her. For her, a being that protects her is a servant. I see. But I still can't do that. I can't accept that condition. So give me some. Are you saying I'm not good enough for you? No, nothing like that. But how can I put this? I'm worried about her, but I can't. The bears I already have seen. And as a master, I also have to put stop to other masters. So I'm sorry, I can't be your servant. I made a compromise because it was you. When you say that, I don't care anymore. I'm not... Stupid Shiro. It's terrible for you to embarrass a girl. She's gone. He doesn't listen to me and just runs out of the park. Though I run after her, I can't find her anywhere. Jeez. This is just like yesterday. Sorry, return to my bike. Bike numero 2, because number 1 is still not been retrieved. Well, if she's like that, I'm sure she won't suddenly attack me like she did the first night we met. That means there's one more chance to convince her. Even after lunch, we did the same things. I wholeheartedly exchanged Shinai blows with Saber. The training that should continue until Tosaka or Fujine gets home is interrupted by a doorbell to let me know a visitor is here. Shiro. It seems there is a visitor. I heard it. I'll go. Please stay here. There's a possibility that's an unwanted visitor. I shall accompany you, just in case. What Saber says is plausible. It is, but if a visitor happens to be a neighbor, there's a chance they'll get suspicious of Saber. Because it's just me living in the house. But, well, what happens? Well, what happens? Sakura and Fujine come here often, so I shouldn't start being worried about the public image now. Come on, Saber. But please be quiet. The village visitor's no person. I know. I am your distant relative. Yep, that's good. Excellente. Yeah, I'm coming. Hurry to the doorbell. I opened the door. Excuse me. I heard you're not feeling well, so I came to see you were doing it. Instead, the visitor is not an enemy nor a neighbor, but a friend from school. Oh, it's just you, Issei. It's really said that. It's an appropriate attitude to take towards a friend who has come to visit. Complaining, Issei hands me a paper. What's this, apples? It's a get-well gift. When the person who usually never gets sick is absent from school, I should at least bring something. I'm grateful for his concern. I'm not absent because I'm sick. And also, it seems wrong for the young student to bring a bag of apples for a sick friend. What, Emiya? You like fruit? No, I like them. Yeah, it's complicated. But I'll accept your good intentions. I bow in appreciation. This is a question. Who's the woman behind you? That's how I turn around. Or Saber told me. Oh. Issei must have seen Saber when I bowed. He's not someone I have seen before. Why is such a woman at your house? Issei rudely at Saber. He's really bashful in front of strangers. And he can be really cold-hearted towards strangers or people he dislikes. She's called Saber and I am just a relative of Shiro. I was treated kindly by the master of this house, Kitsutsugu, when he was in my country. I came to Saitsu the other day, and I'm staying here thanks to my relation to him. Saber smoothly delivers a convincing story. So you're an acquaintance of Emi? I hear you love travel. I'm sure that your deal's a chance to meet someone. Is it supposedly bashful or strangers? Completely easily accept the fact. I see. I understand your situation. Your sick is just an excuse. You were showing her around, right? Yeah, I guess you could say that. Yeah, I guess I'm not lying on the grand scale of things. Then you won't mind if I intrude. Give me some tea in appreciation for bringing it back. Let's talk what happened at school these past few days. Issei comes in taking off his shoes. What do you mean by appreciation? That's some other time. What are you saying? You left your bike outside our place, right? Oh, yeah, I left my bike over here. Yes, so I brought you your bike. Even though I was busy, I went straight home, without attending the student council and came here. Are you saying you can give me some tea for that? That's certainly helpful. Even though I have 3 bicycles, the one I left behind at Ryudo Temple is the most expensive and my favorite. Sorry, Saber. Oh, can we take a little break? Saber nods silently. Sorry. Did you guys go to the living room? I'll prepare some tea. Japanese tea for Issei and English potatoes. I am joining as well. I do not. You'll be able to talk freely with your friend, It's not true, right, Issei? Right, girls are loud. Saber-san is fine. A humble woman are part of our culture heritage. So please go ahead. I understand, but sure. What is it, something else? Or do have some Japanese tea as well? I do not dislike Japanese tea. For some reason, Saber says so clearly. Feels a bit weird for saying that in your usual manner. We talked about meaningless things for an hour, and Issei decides to go home. The conversation we had in the living room was mostly about school. I asked him tentatively if there was anything strange going on, but it seems the school continued as usual. I'll see you. Will you be skipping tomorrow as well? Yes. I can't go to school this week. I have to do a save. I see. Well, there shouldn't be any problems if you're with that girl. There are suspicious aspects, but they don't even need to be considered. Issei nodded to himself. Come to think of it, how was it possible for this guy, so bashful around strangers, not to hate Saber? Because Saber is a chill girl. Hey, Issei. You were in a good mood even. It was your first time meeting Saber. What's up with that? What are you saying? I grew up in the temple. What would I do if I couldn't tell good from evil? I don't know her origins, but her spirit is pure. She cannot be a bad person. So you can tell that, sir. I'm a bit depressed. Well, I can't normally, but even an amateur can tell it's that great. Even a monk trained will notice divinity if a Buddha stands next to him. In other words, Saber-san is that beautiful. This is rare indeed. Issei is praising a woman. I see, so you like Saber too. That's good. I was wondering if Issei wouldn't like her. Well, since all she did was sit there and listen silently. Of course, she's a good girl. I heard just like her. Yeah, I see. She's a little antisocial, right? She's always like that. It doesn't mean she dislikes you. Is she antisocial? She is. She hasn't laughed yet. She's always had a troubled face, even when we're laughing and talking about Fujine. No, she was smiling quite a lot. It's ridiculous. It's true Saber looked pretty beautiful sometimes. When I haven't yet seen her smiling once, you're lying, okay? Busting herself with laughter. No, it's not like that. She was smiling when she saw you smile. Didn't you notice? She was smiling when she saw me smile. Does that mean she was making fun of me? I see. You interpret something rather oddly. But you should torment yourself on the issue. Everything starts from questioning yourself. With his usual comments, he leaves laughing. What does he mean? He leaves me with only suggestive comments. At least to say goodbye to me, you idiot. The day's training ends when the sun sets. I'm near my limit, and I have to give Tosaka to teach me magic tonight. I couldn't accomplish my goal, landing a blow on Saber, but I should save my strength for tonight. So it's my turn to cook dinner. Saber went to wash off her sweat after me, so she won't be back for a while. I'm home. Oh, you're preparing dinner on property. But for you, well done. Fujine enters the living room energetically, heads straight for the cushion and sits down. Unlike Saber, who has slept through half the day, she's like this 24 hours a day. I bet she's like this even when she's asleep. Hey, Shiro, can I eat these apples? Yes. Well, look at the apples in the room. Go ahead. As you can see, we have plenty. It's necessary for each person to eat 3 a day. Really? Then you should something into apple pie. Well, I mean you, though. Fujine bites into an apple while saying something loosely. The ones at the table are the ones I've washed already, but I guess she's not the type to care about those sort of things. We'll give two. Even though it was just a misunderstanding, should she be more thoughtful about a gift given by a friend who cares for me? I have to tell her clearly. She might be really get me to make a pie. I'll stay away for a while. Apples won't do. Eat some mandarins. Fujine, where's my gift? I stop preparing the dinner. Take off my apron. Wash my hands. I go to the living room. Fujine doesn't have an apple in her hand. Fujine, you eat the apple. Yeah, I did. It was sweet and sour and good. I see, then it's your turn. Give me a gift for what you've eaten. You mean oranges? I won't ask how you came to that conclusion. I'm just telling you to give a gift that you have for me. Don't you forget what you said before leaving this morning. Don't be rude, I remember. See, I have it right here. Fujine puts a straight paper bag on the table and empties it out. This is unexpected. I don't think it's Fujine to remember what her promises. What is it from you? No matter how I look at it, it's just a garbage. It's a mountain. I mean, a mountain of stuffed animals. For Shiro, I have Aztec stone mask. The room's empty, right? This should increase the warmth. You have it there. She had to be a heartful and suspicious match fashioned like a sun. It's a thing about the size of a baseball, with soft stuffing. Fujine. But this 100 yen each game. There's a lot of work getting that. But I never give up, and in the end, I had the guy working there take it out for me. She laughed, laughing in embarrassment, but I'm scared to think how bloody the fight must have been. House of a Chinese dragon, bat, crab, cow, snake, charging soldier. Fujine happily separates the mountain of stuffed animals. A few stuffed animals on the table and the living room become a mess in an instant. It's getting messy. But since Fujine seems to have fun, I don't want to stop. But I'll take it. You should clean up once you're done sorting them out. Yep, I know. I go back to the kitchen with the stuffed animal in my hand. Then, she wants to pass by, so you can see Saber at the edge of the living room in a really bad mood. Saber is glaring at the living room, saying nothing. Saber, are you done with the bath already? Yes, it was very nice. She answers in her usual manner, but then she enters the living room unsteadily, like she's sleepwalking. Saber walks to the table, stops right in front of the discarded stuffed animal. Okay, is this puppet modeled after a lion? Yeah, it looks like it. That's a pretty lion. Saber silently staring at the stuffed animal on her feet. Are these puppets yours, Saga? Legs up suddenly. Yeah. Do you want some? I can give you some if you want. Fujine asks Saber lightheartedly. Whoa, what is Fujine thinking? She should be able to tell Saber's in a bad mood. Why is she asking such a ridiculous thing? First of all, does she really think Saber wants such a thing? Do you want it? No good if I keep it, so I can give it to Saber. Fujine holds up the staff lion, not noticing Saber's dislike. Saber takes it in. Please. That's for her seriously and accepts it. The mind freezes. What kind of an illusion is this? It's false. Saber's holding a chunk of uselessness like it's really important. I love this. It's just her. Now she has a stuffed animal in her arm. And it's supposed to be cute. Thank you, Tiger. Don't worry about it. That's not a tiger. Hold on. There was something wrong with that comment, Fujina. I'm a bit surprised. You like this kind of thing, Saber? Yes. I have longed for something small and cute. I have not had many chances to hold something. Saying that, Saber looks down at the stuffed animal in her arms. That face looks like... What was that? I felt like I saw something weird. Stupid, but Saber-chan likes lions. A rival! Saber nods. The same smile that had looking stuffed lion. Does not mean I like them, but I have a bond with them. I once took care of a lion cub and I was happy. The child was attached to me. But since that time, I've had feelings for them. Originally, I was more linked to dragons, but... A lion cub? Oh, aren't lion cubs like cats or something? Don't they bite and scratch them? Yes, he was energetic enough to do such things. I only took care of him for about a month, but I wish I could have been allowed to be with him until the end. I see, but that's hard. Lions get really big. A normal house can't keep them. We have to let them go. Fujine nods to herself. Saber is still staring at the stuffed lion. I don't know what sort of magic it had, but... A scene I shouldn't know about pops into my head. I know myself that it's something like dizziness, but still I cannot shake it off. Her own memories. An event that really did happen in the past. Saber rubbing her cheeks against the lion. Looks like a girl her age should. But I don't know if this was just a momentary thing. All I know is I find this dizziness special. Changeling disappears quickly. My heart rustles. I feel like the illusion I caught a glimpse of engraved in my head like a scar that never goes away. Preparation for dinner ends, and the time is past 7. Fujine and Saber are in the living room, and only Tosaka is absent. I wonder if something happened to her outside. I don't think Tosaka is the type to make that kind of mistake, but I think she does make big mistakes sometimes. I guess I'll go take a look. I guess it should be fun by myself. I'm going to search around the house. I exit the hallway. The instant I try to leave, the door opens, and Tosaka in her coat arrives home. Tosaka. I'm home. What, are you greeting me in the apron? You look pretty good in it. Tosaka makes a humorous comment, even twitching her brow. She's scary. People who can put on a serious face while joking are the scariest. Tosaka, what are you... As I try to ask her from this before, I notice the blood on her hand. A small stain of blood and swollen index finger. Could it be Tosaka? I'm gonna guess about something bad. What? I won't listen if it's anything stupid. Huh. Have you punched someone? Correct! I got the annoying Shinji some knuckles. Tosaka snorts and passes me. I see some knuckles for shooting. Now I understand the blood on her hand and the swelling of her face. Wait, hold on! Hold on. What do you mean you punched Shinji? You're being loud. He was being annoying, so I beat him up. You mean with bare knuckles? Bare as it can be. A grizzly bear, too. Tosaka snorts again. A brief silence. I don't know what to say, so I just shut my mouth and cause awkward silence. Let's go back to the main subject. You said you punched Shinji, but why? It's only natural I punched him. He was talking about things like me joining him, and you being useless, so I should give up on you. He said stupid things after calling for me, so I punched him to make him shut up. Nope, isn't that just a little bit short-tempered of you, Tosaka? Or could it be... Did Shinji say something stupid enough to even piss off the ever-calm Tosaka? Why are you looking at me like that? I'll say this. I'm the victim. No, both sides are equally responsible, right? But still, why would Shinji say something like that to you? He said he wanted me to cooperate with him. Who knows? Maybe he thinks he was a rival or something. He was acting weird ever since I told him I was living with you. Wait, Tosaka, you told him? Yeah, I did. I think it was yesterday morning. Shinji called me and said proudly that he became master, like me now. He pissed me off, so I told him that you were the same too. I thought he learned his lesson, but he was waiting outside of my house for me a while ago. So I told him I'm living at your house now, and I didn't have any intention of cooperating with a half-ass master like him. But that bad. That's generally bad. Shinji is very conscious of Tosaka under normal circumstances. This is like pouring oil onto a fire. But still, I get it now. I understand why Shinji only saw Tosaka as an enemy. Why he kept asking her to cooperate with him. In other words, he... But it's strange, isn't it? I wonder why he's so fussed. Judging from his personality, I wouldn't expect him to cooperate with anyone. No. It's because Tosaka Rin is important to Mato Shinji. It's not strange at all. I think you're a special person for Shinji. His was a family of matter originally, right? Then, I think he admired you, sense of you were from lineage from Haga's family like him, and you still retain the blood of it. That's why he's persistent about Tosaka. I think Tosaka Rin has become the target of his affections from even before this Holy Grail War started. But, well, I'm a bit happy for being liked, but still. It must have been a real surprise as Tosaka stands pondering. Oh, I remember. Come to think of it, Shinji asked me out when I was a first year. She makes a terrible God forgot it about expression. I'll sympathize with Shinji. Just for now. Well, no wonder he never gets around enough talking to me. I understand. That's fine. How did you reply? Oh, I think I rejected it. I can't stand it if I'm not like the first dude in a contest. It's like, I can't get in the mood unless I'm setting the mood. Or, like, I don't feel like it if someone else starts a match. Tosaka ponders if she really doesn't remember. I'm shocked. She must really live following only her feelings. You suck at rock, paper, scissors, right? Wait, how did you know that? I saw it. Of course, if she likes to make the first move, she would be weak against the later move. Use the soy sauce for that saber. Don't put mayonnaise on it, even by mistake. I see. Well, I saw Tiger doing it, so I thought I should. Fujine is just playing around. She's not much of a reference, so be careful from now on. I see. I was referencing Sakura before, so you never learned about that. I'm not angry. I worked hard to make it. I just want you to have it at its best. So getting back to the original conversation. Sure, I'll take seconds. Give me the lots of stuff from my sister. Alright, how about you, Saber? I bet you're worked hard. Not really. But I will take just another just in case. Go ahead. If you started recklessly raiding the fridge at night because you're hungry to sleep, I'd die of shock. Hey, that's terrible. I told you that wasn't me. I'm some burglar afraid of the fridge. Then could you tell the robber that she shouldn't just eat meat, but she should also eat vegetables as well? To tell her not to finish off all the desserts in the fridge as if that's what she was going after. She's like a hungry animal or something. I can't put my finger on who it was. What? Don't call me a tiger. I didn't call you that. Don't throw hot water, Radish. Sure. It seems the pot in the kitchen is boiling. I'll call them for juice. I need to turn the fire off. Alright, bring me some chicken and boiled egg in soy sauce, quick. Roger, then keep Fujine company. Yes. Please do not rush to your cooking. I get up. Oh yes. Why hasn't Tosuka been quiet all this time? Tosuka, does dinner taste bad? No, it's nothing. So don't talk to me. She looks away suddenly. She's not the kind of drag that Shinji slot, so maybe something irritated her. Dinner ends as usual, and Fujine goes home satisfied. Saber and Tosuka are living in the living room. No, are in the living room. It was an awkward move before, but since I've trained this Saber the past 2 days, it doesn't feel awkward anymore. Saber, you go to bed. I'll do the rest. No, I will stay awake until you go to sleep. Would I also like to learn from Rin and have skills to perform. And let's go to Rin's a bit later than earlier than you. You don't mind, Sosa? No, I don't mind, but you work much better with Saber. Summary Tosuka says that with the displeasure she had when we were eating dinner. We're waiting in my room, so come by when you're done cleaning up. And I'll also be skipping school from tomorrow on, so come to my place in the afternoon. Did you do something to Rin? She seems angry. Seemed that way to you? I don't know. I didn't do anything to anger her. I think. We both look at each other and tilt our heads. We have no idea why Tosuka's angry. Then we'll start. Go ahead and strengthen this lamp. You have to just strengthen the glass on the outside. Get me an antique lamp. I sit down. I take a deep breath and hold the lamp in both hands. Tosuka speaks so easily, but I'm rigid with tension. Even though I do it every night, the reality is that the success rate is below 0.1%. Tosuka says that she'll study the extent of my strengthening to determine the level I'm at, and she will do even that if I fail strengthening. That's no good. I shake off my idle thoughts. I concentrate my mind on the lamp. A blueprint of the lamp emerges. I could draw a diagram of the glass's material, shape, and even flow the strength that would correspond to the blood levels of vessels of humans. All I have to do is put magical energy into those blood vessels. To do what I always do. The feeling of driving burning metal rod in my backbone. I'll have to do stick incompatible burning nerve into my body and familiar myself with it. If it succeeds, all I have to do is pour the correct amount of magical energy from the glass and... Oh, I broke it. Must not be able to control it. Put more proper quantity of magical energy into it. And as a result, the glass breaks easily. Like what Tosuka timidly. As I thought. I thought this might be the case, but it really was. What do you mean you thought? Isn't it obvious? I'm just dumbfounded by your lack of talent. First of all, you don't have the basics down. And first you can produce magical energy with such a ridiculous method. Are you angry? Of course! I'm amazed you kept training with such basic problems. And I even want to kill your teacher for not correcting you. Why are you taking such a long route? I don't get what you're saying, but don't insult my fault. It's my fault. I have any talent, so my father has nothing to do with it. Of course he has something to do with it. If you take an apprentice, it's the role of the teacher to correct the student. Well, you're right that it does no good to take it out on someone who's already gone. Still, your teacher first step wrong. Still angry, Tosuka takes out a can from a big bag. Looks like candy drops. Something foreign children. I feel like an imitation in Japan as well. I think several varieties of candy, and white one being mint. Follow your hand, sure. I put my hand. Take the can, and takes out a reddish candy drop. Alright, swallow that. What a mustard. Mustard. No. This feeling tastes but I've rocked again. Or should be swallowed down. Oh, my throat. What is it? It's a jewel, of course. Couldn't you tell just by looking at it? Straightforwardly. Totsuka says something outrageous. A jewel? I can't help it. I prepared some medicine too. But that sort of thing won't work if I want to fix it. So I decided I just have open the switch with the strongest one I have. Wait, why are you being spoiled jewel? Jeez. If you're going to worry about this thing, you should worry about something else. It's not a normal jewel, you know. What I just gave you is an enforcement tool that will let you find what you didn't know up until now. It should start melting right about now, so be prepared or you'll faint. Why are you telling me to go and faint with? Doesn't say that. The abnormality hits me. My body is burning. The feeling in my limbs go numb. A lump of heat can only be described as pain etched in my back. I have concentrated my mind on my forehead, squeezing, or I won't be able to stay standing. What is this? I know it. I know this feeling. This is a failure. This is the reaction that happens when my body fails to construct a magic circuit inside me. It's alright. It must be painful, but it should gradually get better. You can maintain with that condition. Well, that burning feeling will continue for about 2 to 3 weeks. I want to answer her back, but I don't have the energy to do so. I like my mate to stay standing. Okay, the difference between a mage and human is whether they have a switcher. Fusion, this switch is like the toggle of the magic circuit. See, electrical pots can boil water. A mage is like that. A normal person is a pot that can keep the water warm but can't boil it. We are similar, but different. The question, you're not a switcher, is beyond the grasp of an individual. When you're born, no, when you're made, we are separated with insulation and kettle. Insulators. A person without a switch will never be able to experience magic. Alright, you are an amateur, but you definitely have a magic circuit. That means you have talent. So if you make the magic circuit within your body even once, all you have to do after that is toggle the switch. You just have to press the switch and the switch will read on and off to produce magical energy. I calm my breathing. As Totsuka says, it seems as if I'm getting worse if I calm myself down. You only have to make the magic circuit once. You're trying to make the magic circuit from scratch and build it into you every time. That's just a waste. If you establish in your body even once, all you need to do is switch it up. Usually who establishes magic circuit next seems training to switch it. But your teacher didn't do that. That's why you're building a magic circuit and risking death every time. No, maybe your father made the same mistake as well. I breathe out. The feeling in my limbs slowly returns. As you've trained the wrong way for such a long time, your switch is closed. If that's the case, all we can do is open it by force and make your body understand that there is a switch. See? Jewel just now. Something that forces the switch to turn on. You'll be like that forever. If you want to return to your original state, you'll have to turn it off with your own power. If you do that, you won't need the jewel's help anymore. After that, you should be able to handle a magic circuit with a simple mental operation. I get that, but I can't do anything to keep my body. And she talks about the switch, but what am I supposed to do now? You can speak already. Oh, you're good at controlling yourself. Then maybe you can almost say rather quickly. The switches will automatically turn off as your body tries to calm down and tries to get comfortable with it. All you have to do is hasten that process with your will. See? Like I said, I don't understand at all. You say a switch. I don't feel like that. You'll be like that now. I should be like a clear image eventually. It'll be like a button in your head. So all you have to do is switch it on. You will open your magic circuit easily. Hope so. I just feel really sick right now. I assume so. You always shut your magic circuit after you use your strength in the magic, right? It's the opposite right now. Your magic circuit is open the whole time. It's like running at full speed all the time, so it's naturally painful. It's essentially a requirement to be a mage. If you're going to fight as a master, toggling the switch will surely help you out. I know. It was a surprise, but I'm thanking you. You're right. If I can feel the switch thing, it will certainly be opponents. You understand pretty well, but there's no need to thank me. I'm just helping you because I'm in trouble if the person I'm going through is weak. Totsuka looks away. Must be because my body is burning. Blankly, but I remember Tosaka is cute. Why are you staring at my face for? I just thought you're not honest. I see. You must have excess energy if you're able to say such things. I can continue teaching if you have that much energy, right? Tosaka approaches me smiling. Hold on. I can barely move my body right now. Let's try to strengthen you again. You shouldn't be able to control your magical energy right now. Well, you'd be of no use if you don't get used to that condition. Alright, I brought lots of lamps. Don't worry about how many times you screw up. But I won't let you rest until you succeed in strengthening. Smiling, she hands the lamp to me, still being able to move. And she can treat glass too, so even if, let's say, she has like 50 total lamps, or even a smaller amount, 20 lamps, oh, they're all broken, she just treats the glass, puts it back together, and has him do it again. Jeez. I didn't think I'd give up before you did. Tosaka blames me with a glare. I'm sorry. My predictions were too optimistic. I never thought you would break all 30. Okay, she had 30. I didn't know she had 30. But that's for today's training. There's nothing to use measure your strengthening anymore. But I did try. I tried hard with a body that's burning like a boiling kettle. I tried hard, but it's just that strengthening failed in spite of that. If it's just the glass picture, you can fix it, right? You fixed the broken glass window before. It's possible. That was something that broke. Oh yeah, because he broke with magic. He can't put more magic into it. Duh. It's hard to affect something that carries magical energy for nothing. Don't worry, we'll rest. I'll call it enough to have turn your switch on today. I'll teach you the rest once you're able to control it. But what will you teach me after this? You can only use strengthening, right? You said that's all you can use. So then, you might be able to take the next level and use transformation. I've taught about strengthening, transformation, and projection magic. A little. Strengthening is used to strengthen something, as the word suggests. People tend to think of strengthening as hardening something, but strengthens the object's effects. For example, swords become sharper, lamps become brighter. Well, swords become stronger, harder, and more effective. Lamps become brighter, glass is harder, etc. Technically, you can use strengthening on muscles to make yourself stronger, yada yada yada. For example, you can't create a fire with an edged weapon. That which attaches ability beyond normal effects is called transformation. And projection, I think, was... projection? I remember my father talked about it often. You know about strengthening and transformation, right? Then I think you naturally know what protection is. Well, in short, it's magic that reproduces something. It's not magic that elaborates on something that already is there. Basically, it's magic that constructs something from nothing, so it's the hardest. Magical energy is used only once, right? So something made with projection disappears quickly. Comparing a projected sword made of 10 magical energy and a strengthened sword with 1 magical energy, the strengthened one is stronger. You only need to work on something that's already there, so strengthening is more efficient. In that light, projection uses too much magical energy, so there's not a magic that's widely used. Remember, I think my father was saying something like that. He said something about not doing it because it wasn't worth it. That's right. Alright, let's finish. If you're done asking questions, you seem rather unsteady, so at least take I'll at least take you to your room. I let her accompany back to my room. Saber is waiting for me at the doorway. Well done, both of you. I don't even have the energy to respond. I answered with just a nod and entered my room. How is Shiro? Bad. He's really bad. He doesn't have the talent. It's a merciless statement, just like Tosaka. Well, actually, he, if memory serves, he actually has 22 total circuits. So, he's actually not that shite in comparison to just a really traditional mage. He's just never bothered using them, which means he's garbage. And then when I notice, I'm looking up at the night sky. Tonight, I didn't run away because I felt uneasy about Saber. I'm just feeling that wind finding my burning body. These just like that taught me impulse schematic. Once I'm really able to use a swift thing. The problem is only the procedure. I'm worried about the future if I'm failing. Use the magic of strength. I remember I started putting my magical energy to the plank I brought out from the shed. A crack down. The strengthening failed as I expected. And the wood has a crack. I can even see the structure inside of it. Why can't I control my magical energy? Sasuke said that I'm straining too much. She also said it's fine with just a small amount of magical energy. But I should be thinking about enforcing the weak spots of the object. In short, she mean I should ease up a bit. I already know, without having her to tell me. Problem is, I don't have a way to ease up. Be great, so much relaxing. Footsteps seem. This presence rudely approaches me for the second time. What? I don't have any business with you. I feel the same way, but it seems Rin is worried about you, so I couldn't overlook it. I threw the plank away, glaring at Archer. And then Archer picks up the plank as if interested in it. Strengthening magic, eh? But it's surely badly done. I know I'm just an image. I feel bad for putting extra work on the master. No, that's not it. Even Rin is mistaken on this matter. What do you mean by it? Work on something that's already there. That's aiming too high. You are not skilled enough for such thing. What? It says that like when I'm letting him. But he is also correct. I can't answer. It's true that I'm unskilled. It's fault that I feel magic. Not good. What? You don't have the energy you did last night? Just stop talking because you're right. It's my fault for not being skilled enough. Look away. I don't know how he took it. Maybe you were unlucky with your teachers in that way. Archer says so as if he's amazed. That can't be true. My father and Tozaka are good at teaching. It must be me that's best student. That's why, for you, a mage that doesn't really would suit you better. A genius cannot understand the agony of a normal person. Rin is too good of a student to realize the mistake of a dropout. I don't get what they're trying to say. I don't get it, but to guess from his words, you're looking to fight. I'll take you right now for your charge. That is a mistake as well. Miyashiro is not fit for fight, because your fight is supposed to be a mental fight, a fight with your own self. Saying a fight between magi is I didn't know that. Still, a fight has to be exchange of blows. Jeez, Saber will be in trouble if you like that. Archer looks down at me seriously. In his eyes, things I have not seen before. Real dejection and anger. Listen carefully, because I will only say this once. Look, Miyashiro has no chance of winning if it comes down to fighting. None of your skills will be used against the servant. That's something Saber said to me. She said, no matter what clever scheme I use, Miyashiro has no chance of victory in battle. In that case, at least imagine it. If your opponent match in real life, beat it in your imagination. If you cannot beat it yourself, imagine something that you could beat it with. After all, that is the only thing you can do. What? I don't know why, but it feels like Archer's words naturally passed on. I should not forget those words. Think what the man is saying will never be forgotten. There is something wrong with me advising someone to kill. I guess the kindness of Rin has transferred into me. Archer disappears suddenly. Archer was just supposed to keep watch. Abi jumped back onto the roof, where it's fitting to keep watch. What's with him? I complained to the guy that disappeared. There's no reply, ruminating on the words that linger horribly in my head, feel the cold winter air on my burning body. That has been day 8. Day 9, Neo. Oh, lovely. We have this to deal with. Alright. That was a good day, I would say. We don't have any bad choices yet. But, ooh, next stream? Oh. We have not one, but 2 Tiger Dojos to do. We have actually a whole bunch of Tiger Dojos after this. Because a lot of them are there is also actually a unique Tiger Dojo that you have to make. You have to make relatively specific choices. To do. So we shall see. It will be interesting. Because it's basically you have to go to a point and make specific choices where you can basically do win and stuff like that, but not quite. And it's if memory serves, it's actually one of the few bad ends that's just called end. Like, it's not actually bad end, it's just end. And it does lead to a Tiger Dojo, specifically Tiger Dojo 13. Because it ends on the final day. It ends on day 15. So that's just a unique thing. This has been entertaining. However, I'm going to... no. Do not show my monitor. Thank you. Though, to be fair, I guess that was fitting, because it was a Fate Extra. We're going to find someone, if someone is streaming, to host. Because I'm going to try and stream this as often as I can. Danny B is streaming. I could host him. Sarah Britt is streaming, playing Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Wish. Ooh, should do the Roll Society though, because it is D&D. It relates a bit more to what I was doing, so we're gonna go host the Roll Society. It shall be fun. Hopefully, I'll see you next time. I'll try to do these as often as I can, just so we can actually get through the whole Fate visual novel. As you've noticed, the streams are actually slowly for the episodes anyway, are slowly getting longer and longer and longer. As the days go on, there will be more text, more interludes, and more further. The Fate route is by far the shortest route. There is a lot less, so we shouldn't have too many problems. Actually, first, those are my social links. My Twitter, that's my Twitter. You can go give that a follow if you wish. It will provide you updates on when I'm streaming, and other random things, like if I upload a video on my podcast channel, or I have something else that I want people to know about. You can go check it out there. The community Discord is a Discord that you can just join. I have stuff set up there, so if you want to play games with me, I have it there. You want to talk to other people who watch, there's stuff there for that. There's memes, you can go post any memes you wish. I have a special channel dedicated to memes about what I do. We have a few posts there already, and some of them are great. We have other things as well. If you want something unique in the Discord, just simply let me know and I can give it to you. And if there's something interesting, let's say you want me to play a game, that is one of the two places you can ask about it. The first one is obviously on Twitter. I have three actually, now I think about it. One is on Twitter. One is actually on my channel. There is the Dropbox. You can just put a name of basically what you want to play on that, and I will go straight into it. With on here on good old and of course on the Discord you can go ask me as well. And the Intrinsic Discord is the SMP I am currently on. We are at the reaches of probably season 4 coming in, I want to say August or September. Basically whenever the Cliffs and Caves update comes out from Minecraft. From what it looks like, they're working hard on the update, but it's going to be a while before that update's ready. But once that's out, we're going to probably go straight into it. We might have a nice finale. It'll be fun. Any other information related to Discord, you can go into it and go check it out. I don't have any other links currently, but if you want other links, once again, you can just join the Discord and go talk and go ask for it. My YouTube channel is related on the Twitch. However, it is mostly just Twitch VODs. So if you did miss a stream, you can go there, and it is all the streams more or less I've watched, and some of the old series I used to do, which I kind of am proud of, and some of them I am not. Yeah, there are a bunch of them that I kind of want and kind of like and kind of don't. There's other things there that are really cool, and I hope that you all are interested and are willing to hop in and go watch some things. Other than that, I will be back eventually, probably on Monday. Streams should be a bit more often. The province I am currently in is in lockdown again, so my schedule has opened up almost completely once more. So I'm more likely to be streaming. If I am not streaming, I might be on someone else's stream, or I might be doing something else that might be related to streaming, or with I'm with people and like talking with people, and I don't really want to break that up, sadly. So hopefully you'll have some fun time with the Royal Society. Bye.